Update 6 years later. I wanted to give an update 6 years later, to anyone who may be going through something similar and has too low self-esteem to leave a bad situation. See original post here, me, 31F, with my husband, 37M. 5 years, wants me to pay for his residency applications. Relationships, reddit.com, he ended up never getting a residency. He was too old, and grades too low, in addition to failing multiple times. He gave me a Muslim divorce, basically saying I divorce you 3 times. When I asked him to leave the house, he refused to. I gave him 1 month to find a place to live and leave. I had just started a new job and it was season. I didn't want to deal with more pressure and just wanted him to leave. After 2 weeks he filed an order of protection, requesting the judge to kick me out of the house, yet I would have still had to pay all the bills. Thank God the judge granted him only the minimum. I cannot speak to him. The second I got it, I contacted a lawyer, went to court and requested an order of protection against him. I mentioned that I was worried for my safety. I already had a few police reports as I would call the police anytime he slapped me. The judge believed me, and my order of protection forced him out of the house. He was gone the same day. My mother is very smart, she told me to get the locks changed that very night. I changed them. He tried to come back the next day, but his keys didn't work. In every court hearing, he tried to get the order of protection dropped. But I would fight and say, if I die, who will be responsible? After a few months, he finally agreed to sign the divorce papers. He had sat on the divorce papers for months, but my lawyer told me to just wait for him to sign them. If I try to push it, he might say something like give me a payout to sign it. About 3 months later, he finally signed it. I still remember the day my divorce was finalized. It was a really nice summer day, and I felt like my life is going to start. My divorce was about 4 years ago. In those 4 years, I went to Canada and Japan. I paid down my mortgage from $300,175K. I completely renovated my house. With him, my walls and floors were cracked. I spent about $30K renovating the house. Skimcoat, paint, pavers in the yard. I have pictures and curtains on the wall now. My house looks like it's from a magazine. I passed my CPA exam, and am a manager at a major CPA firm now. With him, I was constantly losing jobs at shitty firms. My salary went from $91,140K. I started taking pride in my appearance, and wearing makeup and got Invisalign. I still have a weight problem which I am now focusing on reducing. I am really into gardening. With him, I was struggling to survive, but now, I have time to think about the future and have hobbies. I grow tulips, grapes, roses, berries. As a person, I'm smarter and not as naive. I handle people better and carry myself with respect. When I was married to him, I was scared what people would say if I got divorced. I thought of myself as a loser, as this is what I deserve and am capable of getting. Now, I realize I have a lot of potential. I have achieved more in 4 years than I had with 6 as married. I am writing this for anyone in a bad situation, and is worried. At the time I was desperate to make my marriage work, and wished that he show me some kindness. Now I realize what a loser and failure he is. He is now in his late 40s living with roommates, in a horrible part of town. He drives Uber during COVID and is basically living hand to mouth. He has no relationship with anyone. He is the definition of failure. After the divorce was signed, he tried to send me a text message. Saying something like, "Hi, if you ever want to talk you can call me." I just told my family and blocked him immediately. My only regret is wasting so much time, effort and energy on that marriage, that loser. I could have focused on myself and achieved much more. Avoid chaotic people who have achieved nothing in life. They will cause you problems. Too long did not read. I'm a divorced woman. I was married to an extremely mentally and emotionally abusive loser. At the time, I was scared, confused, and desperate to make my marriage work. After my divorce my life is 100% better in every way, shape and form. And #X200B. And #X200B. Edit. I just wanted to add, it took me a minute to get over it, maybe 1 year. The biggest thing that helped me was journaling. I didn't write daily, or a page a day. I wrote when I wanted, sometimes 1 day a week, sometimes daily. Sometimes 3 pages, sometimes a paragraph. I would occasionally look back and what I noticed was that every time something good happens I use the works I, me. Every time something bad happens, I use you. I realized I was being a doormat for people because I was thinking it's not happening to me. This helped me a lot. I also got into Jordan Peterson YouTube lectures, and he said a lot of things that helped me. He said to write down your heaven and your hell. For me, heaven was passing the CPA exam, getting promoted to manager, getting my life in order. Hell was doing none of these things, and being 600 pounds. It kind of helped me get grounded and figure out what to do. I tried online dating a bit, but I realized that I am better off working on myself before I start dating again. And I am happy I did it. I would have fallen back into accepting mistreatment. I realize my value now, and can see through red flags now. I'm also working on my weight loss goals now after passing the CPA exam. I guess I'm at the point where, okay, if I find someone that is a good person, has good values and goals, and has actually achieved something, then that's great. And if not, I am happy being alone and traveling and enjoying peace. I realize it may be possible that I won't be a mom, but I'd rather be happy than settle for a bad person. I am not desperate. I was married to an extremely mentally and emotionally abusive loser. Physically too. I wish I could upvote your post 1,000,000 times to show all the people who post here living with an abusive spouse how much better it would be if they got free. I am significant other proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You are so amazing. I'm so glad you see that now. This kind of post shows abused women the other side. Fuck yes. Well done. Stories like this give me hope for my own future. So glad you are in a happier place. Keep kicking ass. So happy to hear your story. Proud of you. Stay strong. So happy to hear you're doing well. It's been a long, rewarding journey. I think it's very fitting that you love gardening so much. You're watching growth and aiding in that growth with love and care. You sound like a warm, kind person. I wish you the best in your future. You said it was an arranged marriage. Do your parents, who I'm assuming set you up, ever show remorse? You are amazing. Your story is inspiring. Your growth is so admirable. I love you. I respect you. You deserve every single good thing in your life. Muslim male are extremely sexist. I am glad you finally escaped this situation. I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. I love updates like this. Best wishes. Mashallah. Glad you're doing better, sister. I passed my CPA exam, and am a manager at a major CPA firm now. That rocks. Isn't it wonderful what you can accomplish without a soul-destroying narcissist in your way? Good job. I'm sorry for having a terrible experience, but only look forward. I'm very happy for you. I hope you are happy. With all you've been through, you deserve nothing less than happiness. Wow, I just read your old post and the update. I'm so happy for you to be in the right track and have great life update. We're proud of you for stepping up. About weight loss, one thing that helped me is to check keto or intermittent fasting. You can do any workout as long as you do that regularly. Personally, I'd check Sydney's Cummings or Caroline Gervin and on YouTube. Hope you achieve your goals for the next step of your life. Take care. I'm so proud of you, Op. Congratulations on your many achievements, X. I just want to say, reading that original post was heartbreaking. I read it before I read your update, so the whole time every part of me was screaming for you to see this man for who he was and leave. I'm so dang happy you did. What a fantastic update. Congratulations on making your life 1000x better and keep being happy every day, open mouth smile. Congratulations on your wonderful new life, leaving the rubbish behind and getting through and achieving so much. Well done. It must have been very hard and your story will inspire others. Wishing you all the best for the future. Congratulations on your wonderful new life, leaving the rubbish behind and getting through and achieving so much. Well done. It must have been very hard and your story will inspire others. Wishing you all the best for the future. Thank you for sharing your story. Not lying, it helps me a lot. I gave myself about a year to get over, but immediately COVID hit. Trying to recreate a life during a pandemic, where I was not exactly rolling in dough and dealing with two teens of different needs. Anyway, I think it set me back a bit. But if I think about how much progress I have made in the little over 2 years, I feel okay about it. I can't say I'm going to check out the speaker you reference. But I am glad you found what worked for you. You just gave me so much hope. And you said all the things that are my goals now. Living in peace after my last breakup. Being okay with the fact that I might never be a mother. Working on myself instead of accepting shitty behavior from a random stupid relationship. Getting to know truly understanding my full worth. Thank you so much for your wonderful story. Well, horrible story with a wonderful outcome. I look up to you. And your story gives me so much hope. You have no idea how much I needed to read this. I wish you all the best. I'm so glad you not only didn't have a child with that guy, but moved on and made such a good life for yourself, full of things that give you joy. Thanks for updating us. So happy to hear this. What an amazing update. I love this. Kudos to you and your successes. I thought I was reading that episode from 90 Day Fiancé. Watch it if you haven't. As per your situation, good for you. Love yourself and know your worth. That will guarantee that someone will see it and treat you as you deserve. Oh, thank God your family didn't force you to stay married just because of culture. You deserve better, so I'm happy for you. So very happy to see you are doing better, smiling face. Your original post made me cry. I don't know you, but I was so sad that you couldn't see your own true worth. This story made me cry even more. But tears of joy. I am so happy for you. This is all very inspirational. You realized your true worth and potential and more than lived up to it. You deserve all the good things you've achieved and have coming for you. I know I don't need to say this since you know it better than anyone else, but don't lose sight of your goals. You've accomplished so much for yourself, and you have absolutely what it takes to accomplish whatever else you want. Thank you so much for sharing this, it really made my day brighter. So proud of you. I was in a similar situation as you but with a young child. I too have improved my life after the separation and regret not doing so earlier. Dear sister, I am significant other proud of you. For fighting for yourself, for getting out, for listening to your wise lawyer, and your mother, for protecting yourself, for rebuilding yourself and loving yourself. May your future continue to be as bright as you are. You're amazing and you deserve every bit of success and happiness. I wish you even more positive things. And while the ideal is to have a partner, more and more women are going through the single mom by choice route if you decide you want to become a mom. You have a choice, you don't need no man. I am really into gardening. With him, I was struggling to survive, but now, I have time to think about the future and have hobbies. I grow tulips, grapes, roses, berries. Absolutely inspirational. I am so proud of you. Wow. Your ending. The improvements to your quality of life. You admitting how blinded you were by him and not being able to see your potential. Every person who is being abused and lost all hope needs to read this post. Honestly, your story and your experiences are inspirational. FYI, if you haven't yet, I would stop following up on what he's up to these days. You'll be much better off not knowing. Don't even waste half a breath on him. You did it. You won. Best revenge is a life well lived and you're well into that now. I would say enjoy your newfound life. But you always had it in you all along. It's just that nobody is there to bury it anymore. Isn't it amazing how far we can take ourselves when we remove the leeches from our lives? So proud of you. I love updates. They are always good endings. You can take as much or as little as you want of internet advice. But once you read your own words, your next move becomes clear. I was too, but now I'm happy. Thank you for updating. I am proud of you. You deserve so much better than that loser. You sound to be doing much better. I hope all the best for you in the future. This is a wonderful update, and I'm so happy to hear what you've accomplished since then. Congratulations. Very happy to hear that your life is so much better today than it was with him. It's hard when you are going through it, but you've done some really hard work and should be proud of yourself. Have a happy holiday and enjoy your time with your mom. What's astonishing is that this guy really thought he had some value. He should have been so ashamed of his free ride that he did everything to make you happy. But he thought he was God's gift to women, and even if he brought nothing to the table, someone would still take him. What a beautiful story, Heart. You seem like such an incredible person. You deserve all the happiness in the world. And thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure there are so many women stuck in situations just like yours, and this might help them. Good luck with the garden, and congratulations on the promotion and on redoing your house. I'm sure it's so beautiful. You are an inspiration and a role model. You are very brave. There is no way your ex was too old for residency. People in their 40s graduate from medical school and do residencies. He was likely just unqualified. Happy for you, but definitely avoid the Jordan Peterson stuff. He is an absolute crackpot. Don't listen to Jordan Peterson.